Friday, everyone. I'm Ann Birchard. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we are going to make this card. It's going to be using the In Bloom stamp set, the sentiment "You are amazing," and the matching dies. So let's make a card and a matching envelope. Let me set this aside, and what I'm going to do is bring in my Cut and Emboss, and we are going to punch and emboss everything first, and then we will piece it together. Now, this is so Ann-proof, it tells you exactly which platforms you need. So you'll need platform 1, 2, 3, your project, and I'm using soft seafoam today. I'm going to do a tone on tone. So we need the stem, big blossom, little one, the sentiment, and a couple of leaves. There we go. And then we're going to put on another number 3. Crank it in. Gonna hear some pops, some creakings. That's not my joints. That is completely normal. Take everything off, set these aside in a place where I won't lose them, because that happens frequently. I'm going to put all of those pieces right there. And now I'm going to bring in the Ornate Floral 3D embossing folder, and I have Very Vanilla cut at 5 1/4 by 4. Place that in here. And for the 3D embossing folders, you need just platform 1, your 3D folder, and then platform 4. Again, you don't have to memorize it. It's all on platform number 1. All right, I can set all of this aside. And now let's go ahead and build our card. This is so pretty. I just love how delicate those flowers are. I'm going to use soft sea foam. I cut it at 4 1/4. I'll fold it in half, or you can score it at 5 1/2. Get a nice crease. Bring in your bone folder. A little Stampin' Seal on the back. Line that up. If I have an even border on the sides and the top, I know that the bottom will be even. Set that aside. Bring in my silicone mat, because I'm going to be gluing and stamping. There we go. Now, for the leaves and the petals, I'm going to bring in soft seafoam and a sponge dauber. Now see, it looks stained, but when you wash it under water, you are good for your next project. So again, soft seafoam, and I'm just going to flick around the edge, give it a little bit more dimension so it's not as flat on the project. Little visual interest. If you would, text Ann Birchard, all caps, all one word, to the number 22828 to get on my monthly mailing list. I send out tips, tricks, and techniques, and any specials that Stampin' Up! Might have. And those of you who sign up, I will send you a free gift. It may be this card. It may be some rhinestones. I have no idea. It'll be a mystery. That's what I call happy mail. So I'm just going around adding a little bit to the outside. And for this top one, for the little one, I'm going to give it a center. Just like that. Set that aside. Bring in my label and stamp "You Are Amazing." Now, if you think this is too light, you could always stamp in black, and that would be great. Love it. And while I have this open, I'm going to bring in my envelope and decorate it while everything is out. And I'm just using one of the medium size flowers from the set. A little random all over the place. And then I'm going to open the flap up and get some down here. I like it. Maybe one more right here. Okay, set that aside. We can close this up, and let's go ahead and build our flower. I'm going to be using the monoliquid glue, little in the center. Remember, dot, dot, not a lot. And I think I'll put it like that. I'm going to bend up the top petals, again, to give it a little bit more dimension. I'll set that aside. The stem, flip over. Oops, come back here. Add a little glue right here. Add that. A little glue down the side. Now this glue is fantastic. If you need some temporary adhesive, add the glue, set it aside, let it dry a little bit, and then it'll be a temporary adhesive, which is great for stencils or masking. Bring in my card base, set this down. Tap it down. And if you're wondering what's on my hand, I have volunteered to make some cards at our local YMCA for Seniors Day. And I was in mid-workout, so I had to write down when I'm supposed to be crafting. And this was the only thing that I had. Whoops. Here we go. Whoops. Get in there. Press down. All right, bring in my sentiment. I'm going to add Stampin' Dimensionals around the corners. Down below, you'll see a host code. If your order is less than $150, use that code, and I will be sending you a gift. If your order is more than $150, don't use that code because you'll get your own host rewards. I'm using your Take Your Pick tool here to take off the release paper. One more. And I am stuck again to my project. And place this down here, straight as I can, and commit. Done. Look at that. Did you time me? That took no time at all. I have matching envelope with a beautiful tone-on-tone card. Can't wait to send this. Well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this crafting experience with a civil engineer. Can't wait to see you next week. Have a great day. Bye.